Okay, ready?
As a teenager, everyone is asked the same question. What do you want to be when you grow up? In my head, this question sounded more like, how do you survive this world? Although there is no way to fully answer that question as a teenager, I believe that people constantly seek for a sense of purpose, meaning to why we're here, why we exist, and how do we continue to live. And for us, this is what we want to be. In these past few months, we have experienced some of our lowest points in uni due to the constant internal and external pressure that comes with being a fashion design student. This course involves creativity and it has to happen naturally, and you can't really force inspiration, which makes this process a lot harder for each one of us. Before we came to uni, this used to be our hobby, but we're doing this full time now, and we know it's really hard to keep up at times. But 4 years have led to 4 weeks in our student flats. The day has come, we have gotten over our tears and our hassles, from surviving projects to online classes, from dealing with COVID-19 to quarantine, from doubting ourselves if we can make it to actually graduating. about to graduate uni, and you know there will be no more having lunch together at uni. There will be no more funny lunch conversation. We don't have to stress looking for our student cards to get into the studio. We don't have to stress about chasing the 3 deadlines in a month. There will be no moaning about how tired we are. But this also means no more Sue in our daily lives.
So we're all now back nice and flat. Okay. Hi.
Tell me your name and a little bit about yourself.
I'm Georgia. I am 21 and I'm about to graduate from University of South Wales.
So hi, I'm Liv. I'm from Cardiff. I originally started my studies in Manchester. I transferred to USW for final year.
My name is Aisha Maslan. I'm from Malaysia and I'm a third year fashion design student.
My name is Sash, I'm 22 years old and I'm from Sri Lanka.
My name is Bethan. I'm a final year fashion design student, soon to be graduate.
I'm Neve Davis, a 4th year fashion design student at USW. I'm Lily Terry and I'm a 4th year fashion design student.
I'm Sophia Nardoni, a 3rd year fashion student.
What is the most challenging part of being in uni?
The course is hard. You've got to really want to do this to do it well.
Balancing the workload of a fashion degree with anything else that's going on in your life, it can just become too much.
The fact that the work never ends, I would say that's really challenging because it's not, you can't just think, oh, I've written my essay, I can go home now. It's always something you can do, so it's never until you've literally handed in that you are done, and you're just never done until you've handed in. And as we've all realised, even after you've handed in, there's stuff to do, as well as like getting all your work done and feeling like you're doing enough, because you always feel like you could be doing more, so that's hard to get that balance.
I would say just mental health and starving yourself, having no money, being broke. Yeah, that's the most challenging part.
I think in second year when I went to like online,
Basically do online classes the whole year, especially the tailored jacket is not easy. It's really hard to learn how to sew online, and I did it from Malaysia, 8 hours time difference. So it's just hard in so many ways.
Workload and just making sure we handed in on time. My laptop decided to lose all my pictures that I took and already put on about 2 hours before my deadline.
What is the best memory you had in uni?
I think some of my favourite memories were really early when I started at USW and I met everyone, and the way that you all made me feel so comfortable so quickly.
I love you singing, Aisha. You brought me joy every single time you put your headphones on. It was so lush to watch. I was like, she's having the best time, and it just brought a smile on everyone's face. Everyone loved it.
Our bit would be when everyone is like here late night and like they just go crazy because they're so done, they're so tired, and they're just there like screaming or just falling and tripping, and then you have Aisha just singing, and it's the most soothing thing ever. But I think Aisha's singing is the most memorable bit of the final year. Yes.
I would say everything, like from first year to third year. I think that being in this uni abroad is the best memory I had. Everything about it, honestly. I'm not lying, it's true. Because it's something that will never happen again.
Actually, I got to hug Sue. That is my claim to fame. I got to hug off Sue and it was next level.
photo shoot, because that was so fun, because everyone was like, it was the first time we'd seen our stuff, all our hard work in action, and it was amazing to see everyone's work.
What will you miss the most about uni or uni life in general?
I think I'll really miss the people, obviously.
Well, in first and second year, we were not as close as a class. We were all kind of like in a small groups, but after COVID, everyone just started talking to everyone. We engaged more in our class. I think I'm gonna miss that. And it's sad that we actually had a really good time and we kind of like lost the 2 years, but I hope we can still continue and like still talk to each other and just do crazy stuff. But yeah.
I've made the best friends here. Oh my god, I'm sad. No, stop. Yeah, I'm just gonna miss him.
Oh, I actually missed this already. Going into the studio, you know, when you open the door and you look at everyone have all this stuff on the table, just getting some work done. You saw Sue helping people out. I think that is something that I will never experience again. I brought tissue for everyone, but not for me today.
I did say to my parents the other day, I'm gonna miss having my own bathroom. Because I go home, we have one bathroom for 4 or 5 people, and it's like, no, I want my own bathroom back.
Coming over to uni with the girls in the morning, just seeing everyone ready for the day, and everyone just being positive for each other, just everyone helping out. Being able to see everyone, and I'll miss seeing the lecturers, doing stuff with my friends, mostly living with my 2 friends.
Say anything to the lecturers.
I would never have thought that I'd have done as well as I have in the last year and produced the work I have, and that's definitely massively down to them and the work they put in behind the scenes.
I'm trying not to cry. To my lecturers, thank you so much, guys, for making me feel welcome in this uni. And can I talk like this?
Thank you so much to all the lecturers since first year. I don't think I could have got through it without all the support and the guidance.
Taking time out of your own lives and everything to help with us. You know, they're not just working their uni hours, like they take time out of their day to think about us and do stuff for us and worry about us. Like they all really care.
Thank you for pushing us, me, and also for tolerating us for when we don't have any work to show you and you're still there like, yeah, no, it's fine, you can do it, but thank you so much.
Anything to say to our group?
Massive well done. We all deserve such a good summer. Go and get really drunk or sit on a beach for a week or just have a break because we're all exhausted.
We did it! We actually did it! Which is amazing. I didn't think it would happen.
I can't even speak.
I hope everyone goes and does everything they want to do because they all deserve it. Oh my god, what's wrong with me? And I hope we all stay in touch.
To all my friends, I can't wait to tell my friends in Malaysia about you guys. Keep in touch. You know where to find me. I always there on social media. Please visit Malaysia, guys. This is including the lecturers. Visit Malaysia and like see me, because I think it's cheaper for you guys to come to me instead of me coming here. But please miss me, because I'm gonna miss you too.
Guys, we did it! Yay! On to our lives and on to being adults. Not stressful at all, but we can do it! We did 3 years! Yeah, we can become adults. We can go on to do 9 to 5 jobs, that's fine.
Thank you for the best time. I don't know, it's just sad. Especially this year. I say this year's been the best because the first 2 years obviously we went with you and things were different in the first, and then I feel like we went on placement year and we all came back and everyone kind of came together and it was really nice. I feel like everyone got along really well and everyone supported each other. So I just want to say I'll miss everybody. But hopefully we'll all keep in contact because we'll all be in the fashion world. So we'll all keep in contact and help each other and stuff. That's really nice.
My name is Stephen Wright and I'm the Academic Subject Manager for Fashion, Advertising, Marketing and Photography, and I've been at USW since 2016.
My name is Dr. Torn Kilberg and I'm a lecturer in Fashion Studies here at University of South Wales, and I've been teaching here now for 10 years.
So my name is Susan James. I'm a technical instructor here at the University of South Wales. I have been on the campus since it opened. Come September, it will be my 15th academic year.
I'm Simon Thomas. I'm the course leader for fashion design and fashion marketing and business here at the University of South Wales. 5 years I think I've been here now.
What do you think of us as a group after teaching us for several years?
The thing that sticks out most about your group is that you're a challenging group, and that's a really positive thing. Not challenging in terms of difficult, but challenging in terms of wanting to kind to push and grow and be different than you were before. And I think as an educator that is really exciting to me, because it means that you push us and you kind of challenge us to do better and for us to grow, and that is an incredibly positive feeling.
I think following a student from when they start in the first year till they graduate is such an amazing privilege. I think there's such a transformation that happens, and I really feel that as students graduate, they have a much stronger sense of themselves going in, and they go through this sometimes quite many tricky stages during the 3 or 4 years, and sometimes that can be really difficult. So our role then is to kind of, is to really help students through the tricky patches. But I think you need those tricky patches to emerge as, for want of a better explanation, kind of more yourself.
Not so long I've been getting a chance to get to know you lot, but you lot, I've got to know well out of everybody else in the class, and I think that says a lot about you, about your confidence, about your resilience, about your ability, but also what it says to me is about your commitment to yourselves, because you're always here working on projects. That's why I get to know you, because you're always in these halls. Industrious, constantly working on things. So I think, what do I think about you lot? I think you're really hard-working people that are going to go a long way in life. There's aptitude, there are skills and there are aptitude, and I think that yes, you do need skills, but I think it's attitude, application and dedication are the things that will really get you through life. If you've got those skills, if you've got that characteristic about you, to me, will be the kind of person that will be faced with a challenge and will find a solution to that problem. So an opportunity will come your way, you'll seize that opportunity and you'll work out how that opportunity works for you, and you'll commit yourself to it. And that's what I see with everybody in this class, is that yes, you've graduated as fashion designers and well done, and there's been some beautiful collections. But what I see really is resourcefulness, resilience, and problem solvers. People who don't let problems get in their way. And I think that's really important.
It's wonderful to see from when you start to how you progress, that you come from sort of a school leaver sort of age, thinking you know it all, but maybe don't. And then you have your industry experience, you spend the time with us, and you leave us ready for industry. You become industry professionals. It's wonderful to see that transition.
What are your best moments from teaching us?
I like all the nagging and the challenges and the sue. Those are the best bits. And something else that I've loved this year, which I haven't had in the past, is listening to you sing. When you have your headphones on, Aisha, it's lovely that you sing along, and the whole class has really enjoyed it. It's been lovely to hear you.
One of my best moments from teaching, well, none, I suppose. No, I'm joking. The best ones are where kind of things are really active and really fun. So doing things like the Oronuno workshop outside, where everyone's kind of like together, or those kinds of things are the most exciting to me, or where you see kind of students really understand what you're trying to teach, and you kind of see the penny drop and everyone goes like, oh, and then it just kind of explodes from there. That to me is my best times with you as students.
I love seeing those moments where when you had those tricky patch moments of self-doubt, because I think self-doubt is almost inevitable when you do something creative. We're constantly questioning ourselves, what we're doing, if we're good enough for this very competitive industry. But the best moments is when something happens and you guys you see what you're about. You kind of find your way again. You always do that yourself. For us, it's more of a shining a light on the path. And you have that spark in your eyes again. That is just wonderful.
What will you miss the most about us?
I will miss how your enthusiasm, the way you are as a group and with each other. You're really sparky,
The thing that I'll miss most is I really like students and I really like your group, and so getting kind of missing people that you've come to really like and spend a lot of time with is always a sad thing. I suppose the thing that I'll miss the most is being asked lots of questions about lots of different things, and so that for me is kind of it's a bit sad because it means that you get to go somewhere else and meet new people, but part of that is a really positive thing. You know, your job as a teacher, as an educator, is to try and hopefully one day make people not need you anymore because they learn all the things they need to learn, or they kind of grow and they develop and they be new people. And when you see people move on and people grow and people kind of disappear into new jobs and different things, that's quite that's a bit of a sad moment, but it's a happy sad moment because you become who they've always wanted to be.
You're a lovely group, the ones you're all now about to graduate. You're all very close, you're all very chatty, you've all been very committed, you've always been here. And we've had a good interaction over the time you've been here. And I think it's going to be quiet. I think I'm going to miss you all when you leave. And don't get me now, I'll be sad.
Oh, Sue. I do have
It's okay, it's okay. You're not meant to cry.
What do you have to say to us for the future, like a farewell, goodbye advices?
Don't be afraid of any challenges, I think. Go for it, anything and everything. You know more than you realise, I think, for all of you. The security of university, having someone to ask a question all the time, that reassurance, but you know it. So believe in yourselves and just go for it. Whatever you want is out there for you to have. You all know how to contact me. You have my Instagram as well. So even if it's not through the university, and always here can help. And I would, it'd be nice to hear from people to see that they're doing well, which I'm sure you all will. Yes, and then maybe you'll be coming back and being a guest lecturer maybe in a few years, So that would be nice.
Farewell, goodbye. Don't go too far, and what I mean by that is stay in touch. Also, go as far as you can, disappear into the world and explore and enjoy. I would say the thing that I would give for anyone in terms of their career advice is to kind of chart your own path and to try new things and to always be in a position where you're challenging yourself. That's something you do really well as fashion students, and really as a class you've really had to push yourself. We've had the most tumultuous time in our industry in the last few years that's ever happened before. So out of anyone that I've ever taught, you're in a position where you're able to deal with that kind of stuff. We're always here at USW, we're always going to be your teachers, we're always here for advice. So I would say go out, have fun, live life while you can as a young person, try new things and explore new stuff, and don't settle for something that doesn't make you happy.
You've only kind of made a start. So much is going to happen. Things that you hope were going to happen might not happen, but things that you never dreamed of will also happen. But what I really want to say is I know that you have the ability and confidence within yourself. You might not always, sometimes you might struggle to find it, but you do have it. And just take a moment and remember that you do have it. And you know what? Keep in touch with us.
Don't underestimate how important these years are going to be to the rest of your life. Stay in touch with your peers. Do not lose contact. Regardless of what part of the planet you land on, don't lose contact with those people that you've met now. And that goes for staff and student alike. And I think don't let your confidence get knocked, ever, because you've every reason to be in the positions that you'll end up in. Remember that resilience, that commitment, and all those things that you've applied to getting through this last third year, it's been tough. And they're tough for a reason. One, to help you develop, and two, goes hand in hand to challenge you. You've got through that, all of you, So what advice would I give you? It's just keep doing what you're doing at the moment, which is believing in yourselves and working hard. And as far as goodbye goes, it's goodbye. See you soon.
I just want to say well done, guys. You've done brilliantly, and I really miss you. It's going to be weird without you, actually. So well done on all your achievements. You've been an amazing group. And yeah, good luck for the future. Miss you already.
Some of us might continue to study, and for some of us, this might be our final year of being a student. Can you believe it? We will part our ways and say farewell to those who taught us how to draw and sew. No matter where we end up, I am proud of us. Now we can physically see every moment fade into just a memory. And someday, these will be the good old days.